Everyone has passions in life, folks. Everyone. Well, that's not true. A lot of people have very boring lives. A lot of people are very boring. Bergs is not boring. You can say what you want about the Bergs. Okay? Either love me or hate me or whatever. But you have to say, I am an interesting person. Right? And the bottom line is this. I used to have a lot of hobbies when I was growing up in New Jersey. I'm not talking about just the sports I played and things like that. Hobbies. I'm not talking about playing video games. That was fun. I'm talking about the early 80s. Atari. Galaga, Pac-Man, all that stuff. But that was just... I was actually very good at Galaga. I used to be able to go to an arcade at the Livingston Mall, put a quarter in the Galaga machine, and make a quarter last about almost a half hour. And kids would be sitting there, and they like put the quarter up on the machine like they're next. Gotta wait a long time, buddy. But the bottom line is this. I had a lot of passions growing up, a lot of hobbies. My number one was collecting baseball cards, which I do have a rather extensive collection. Some that I've sold off over the years. Some that I will keep for retirement. But another one of my big time, it just started off as, playing, was with Legos. And I'm not talking about waffles, Lego my Eggo, Eggo my Lego, or whatever. I'm talking about the toy Legos, where you build things. And believe it or not, see, my father was great at building sandcastles, So maybe I got that from him. I was also a, pretty good sandcastle builder. Going down to the Jersey Shore. Then when we moved to Hilton Head, South Carolina in 1989, for 4 years. But I would say my number one passion and hobby that you guys don't know about, other than guitar playing, is Legos. Now the pandemic has shut everything down, but I've been involved in Lego clubs out here in the Seattle area for over 25 years. I've been to competitions all throughout the United States. I've won prize money for individual, sculptures or cities that I've built, things like that, and also teams. They have many different awards, solo and also teams. So that's probably something you guys didn't know. The Bergs still plays with Legos. Not much anymore, folks. But I have thousands and thousands and thousands of Legos. I don't play with it for fun. I come up with ideas in my head almost like an architect. building buildings. I draw up the schematics just like an architect would. I probably would have made a good architect. And then, you know, I break out my Legos or I have to buy new ones. Now, like I said, the past couple of years, it's kind of been shut down. So I'm not really that into it right now. And I don't even know why it never came up. I did tell, Jill about it a long time ago. I guess she talked about it, but because I haven't really been doing it actually, I haven't really been doing it for about it's about 2017. Now with everything going on, everything's kind of been shut down. But for years, I was doing that. It's not something where you get rich. You make a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there, $1,000 here. It's not something you do. It's a passion. Just like there's just like on TV, right? You got the barbecue people, and they go to different competitions, and they break out their smokers, and they make the barbecue. It's the same thing with anything, with Legos, sandcastles. Yeah. I don't even know why I never brought it up. But yes, it is true. Bergs out. I play with Legos.